It's a new era for ODU women's basketball, but in a way it's a lot like the last era, the old era, and I don't mean in a good way. They still have a high-intensity, talented group of young women. They still have a great coach, even if she is new to the job. I'm talking about DeLisha Milton-Jones, who is now running the show for Old Dominion women's basketball. She had a stellar professional basketball career in the NBA and overseas. She's a two-time Olympic gold medal winner. She hasn't been coaching for a long time, but has enjoyed great success earlier in her career as a coach. Milton-Jones took the job in April when the pandemic was already here.
Being a new coach, being hired in this environment in the middle of a pandemic is probably the craziest thing I've ever experienced in my life.
Having said that, she knew she had to come in with a specialized game plan.
I've been able to kind of handle it with some grace and a level of understanding simply because I empathize. I put myself directly in the shoes of a D1 athlete living in this culture, trying to survive.
What have you learned from your team through this?
I've learned that these women are tough. These are some tough, resilient, young women, and they love basketball. And when you have that at the beginning and the end of every day, whatever we do in between is easy.
There is plenty of talent returning from last season. The cupboard was not bare.
Whew, no, it was not bare. It definitely was not bare. But, you know, in all honesty, without giving up too much about our program, while the cupboards were full, there were some cans in there that might have had a dent or two. Okay. You know.
Milton-Jones is a self-professed high-intensity, pedal-to-the-metal kind of coach, but she realizes there is room for nuance.
I know that that would be unfair for me to kind of force my ideal and my energy on this team in this climate that we're in. I have to always be conscious that they are budding young women. They're carrying a lot in this day and age, so I always want to go with caution.
So put it all together, and what kind of style can we expect on the court?
Well, I think that they are still who they have been. They've been a high-flying, high-intensity, athletic, in-your-face, aggressive defensive team that wants to be just as aggressive offensively attacking the rim. I don't want to change the identity of who they are at the beginning and the end of every day.